a matata, top of the with bottom, top of the rich bottom, rock to get top of the job 'em. My eyebrow itches. No! So, highbrow is another one of those challenges that's quite easy. One of my favorites, though, because I get to start with my baby number one. I like my number one. I get to start with it. I get to start with dirty bombs. I get to start with E. coli, and I get to start with flush, which basically means if I come across a poop boss, I can kill them in one shot. We go to mom, so it's gonna be another one of those challenges that's a little on the short side, but you know what? I'm glad to have a couple of these shorter videos. Like, I know you guys are used to me doing the whole, hey, let's do a frickin' 7,000 minute frickin' video. I know you guys are used to it, but like, on one end of the spectrum, I'm like, those are extremely tiring. The other end of the spectrum, I'm like, they're usually good runs. This one's gonna be both, because it's a challenge run, which means it's already catered for me. But also, it's, going to be a shorter one. Especially if they're going to continue to give me wonderful, you know, boss fights like Blue Famine. Just gonna go in here. You know what? It paid for itself, so I can't be upset for it being paying for itself. It's like if you take a person out on like a date or of some sort. Oh my god! If you take somebody out on a date or some sort of function, and they don't at least offer to pay for themselves. I mean, I'm not one of those guys that's gonna be like, hey, y'all motherfuckers gotta pay. Of course not. But like, you gotta offer. Right? Like, it's just common courtesy to at least offer. Maybe that's just been lost on the times, but you gotta offer. I'm all for, if you're on a, you know, beautiful young lady, I'm gonna take her to a movie or whatever. I'm all for paying. I'm all for paying. I'm that kind of guy. I'm either all for paying or all for, like, splitting it. I'm one of those guys. Because as much as I, you know, want to practice, you know, common courtesy, or not common courtesy, but chivalry, if you will, which is not actually what should be used for that term. It's just like treating a lady correctly. Chivalry basically means that I want to slap people with a steel gauntlet and beat them up. However, if I want to treat a fine woman properly, of course, fine woman being different than the fine bros. But no, you treat them properly. But at the same time, I like equality. I'm a fan of, like, the fuck am I? Why am I paying for everything? I'm one of those guys. I'm like, why am I though? Like, I know. So like, I'm on both sides of the fence. I like to. I'll pay for it if you offer. If you don't offer, though, I'm gonna be a little bit of a pain in your ass, and we probably won't be going out again because that just shows that you think your money and or your time spent at work or at whatever you do for a living, whether it's, you know, whatever it is, I don't know. I'm not talking about any lady in specific. I'm just talking about ladies in general. But you did by choosing not to at least offer, fully well knowing that most men, 80% of men, will pay for it anyway, even if you offer. You're basically telling that man, me in this case, that your money is worth more than mine. And that is a bullshit move. So, like, ladies and men, offer. Always offer. Always at least say, hey, I got it. But if the other person doesn't reach for that check, or if the other person doesn't, you know, at least try to do it in some understandably meaningful way, they are not worth your time. They're using you for a free, you know, bagel and some toast. And you're worth more than a bagel and some toast. I'm gonna probably not use the Emperor. I mean, there are no item rooms, so I probably should use the Emperor if I'm a smart man. Smart man, come together with your hands, save me. Should not have used the key on this. Should have used it on the golden chest. But I didn't. 'Cause I'm an idiot, yeah. Well, there you go. Pop it. It's Pulse Worm? I'm gonna take Pulse Worm. Because Pulse Worm's adorable. Wub wub, wub wub. Wub 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 wub. Bow, wub wub, wub wub. Wubbity wubbity wub wub. Wubbity wubbity wub wub. We're on the cave, so I'm not gonna be using any of my, my flushes until I get to the boost fight, because the boost fight could possibly be a poop fight. I ain't talking about no shit boss, I'm talking about a shit boss, if you know what I mean. I'm not going back for the golden chest. It's, of course. I don't really care about that damage. What bosses did we fight? We're already on floor 4. There we go. And look, I'm not trying to rush the fight. But you know, if he's gonna try and rush it, and he being me, you know, it's a very simple challenge. It's a simple kind of run. Do 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 do. Bow. Man, it's an arcade. I'm gonna go in here and at least look at the no. I tried to knock it out of the way and then realized mid knocking it out of the way that I was knocking it further into the danger zone. There was a play there. There was a, not only there was a boss trap room, there was also the opportunity to, we're on a challenge run, there's no unlocks, so it's not like I would have been able to get the IV bag or anything, or the blood bag unlocked here, so I guess I made the right choice. Okay, now this was the wrong choice, and I think, just by default, I'm pretty sure button pushing is always the wrong choice. As just life advice in general, button pushing is not the right choice. It feels good. It feels so satisfying to push those buttons. Walking into poops. Fires, rather. Not flaming poops, just regular fires is also not the right choice. It's not a good curse from, I'll be the first to admit this. That was, getting a little too testy here. By testy, of course, I mean I'm just trying to win. Trying to see how fast I can beat these challenges, man. I like doing good at things. I like doing, or well at things, I suppose you would say. There we go. I'm gonna take Holy Mantle. I take Holy Mantle. I thought about the Halo and I'm like, I have number 1 and Mr. Dolly. I don't need it. Well, the question you're asking yourselves is he going to do that self-sacrifice room? And I guess the answer you're looking for is yes, I am. So then the question becomes, at what point, given how much stupid damage you've taken on this floor thus far, are you going to be doing it guaranteed? And I'm like, I'll probably be doing it guaranteed. You can probably bet your ass, not your titties, just bet your ass that I will be doing this on this floor. Yeah, I at least thought it did some damage. Has it been that long since I've used Flush? I thought it at least did, like, Necronomicon damage, at least. Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know. This is the bottle of pills, and by bottle I mean coin purse, filled with 2 MIO wizards, a bad gas, and an I can see forever. Alright. Well, interesting predicament we put ourselves in here. Let's go to our secret room, which is east and north. Nope, not east and north. That's definitely wrong. So it's just north and north. Yeah. My favorite type of people are the people that are watching these videos and commenting things like, oh my god, he's gonna struggle so hard with the beans challenge. Doesn't he know that challenge? It's like, you guys understand that I've played all those challenges before, right? Right? Like, do I have people here that think I've never done the beans challenge or the cat's got your tongue challenge or the solar system challenge and think that I'm just not gonna do those things? Well, I mean, maybe I'm just being a little too harsh, but I just feel like I think people don't understand that I've played the game before. A couple of times, at least. That was unfortunate. Dude. Kind of man doing something you love and understand. Well, baby, be a simple kind of man doing something you love and understand. Doing something for me, son, if you can. It's a good song, and Shinedown did a good cover of it, that's for sure. Undebatable. It's not debatable. It's just a thing that's fact. Also, I should probably double check the mods I have installed, because I'm noticing that I have one of them installed that I didn't mean to have installed here. I actually noticed it from the first devil deal we ran into. Maybe that was last run, I'm not sure. We had a devil deal, that was last run for sure. That was the Azazel one. We had a Lord of the Pit show up, and it was the Relinquary sprites. I want to have that mod on, but by having that mod on, I ended up having every other mod that I was looking at also on, which is not what I wanted to have happen. Oh, a health down, thank you. Nice! Alright, left is the real hero path. It's not the real hero path. I need a hero! I need a hero, something, something, Isaac Knight! He's gotta be young, and he's gotta be crying, and he's gotta show all of his might. I need an Isaac! I need an Isaac to show me the end of the womb. Even though I'm not going to the womb, I'd like to go to the womb. I need an Isaac! Isaac just used the pheromones pill. Don't buy that bomb, just blow up the shopkeeper. That way you'll get a bonus to your angel deal. Well, deal chance, rather. But we've got the buffs. I'm happy about having the buffs. Not quite as happy about that. Get back here, you bitch. Stomach is doing a bit of the growling stuff. Not sure how I feel. It sounds like a coffee pot. You alright there, Stomach? You gonna respond to me? That's adorable. My stomach's having a conversation with me right now. Yeah? Well, I'm sorry about that. I have nothing that I can do right now. I'm playing a video of Isaac, my friend. Yeah, I know. It's rough. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Well, we'll make some potatoes in a bit. We'll make some potatoes in a bit. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We'll make some loaded potatoes. I got some bacon. I got some sour cream. I've got some sharp cheddar. I've got some butter. I've got some delicious potatoes. We're gonna make some potatoes in a bit. Don't you worry. Well, I know. But you have to give me time. I'm doing the highbrow challenge right now. No. You don't understand. Well, yes, I'm gonna put 2 spoons of sour cream on it. Do you expect anything less of me? You've known me my whole life. No. Do you really think that I'm not gonna put a bunch of butter inside of that? You put the butter inside, you crack the potato. You always crack the tater. You subdue it with delicious butter and some pepper. And then you wait for the butter to melt. You throw some cheese on top of the melted butter. And then once the butter's all melted and the cheese is all melted, then you proceed to put the rest of the stuff on, like your sour creams and your basil or parsley or whatever you choose to put on there. I know. I know. I'm not saying that we're not gonna do it. I'm saying that you gotta be patient with me, my friend. Well, these are all trash. So we're just gonna finish it. We're just gonna finish it. And I'm gonna go feed my stomach because my stomach is, oh my god, he's got the Yarrow rune. Thank you everybody so much for watching this highbrow challenge. We're gonna be doing another regular challenge, or a regular run next time. Probably gonna move on to who we got. Who we got? Let's see here. Part of me really wants to continue knocking out Azazel. We've got Mom's Heart, we've got Satan, we've got Bob Ross. Maybe we'll do Lilith next time, just to get Lilith a little bit of a love. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to go make some potatoes. Y'all are amazing. I'll see you in the next one.